guys, what's up, Mustangs? Pooh guy coming back to Forza Motorsport 7 with another ridiculous car build with the Dodge Demon. 840 horsepower in this vehicle from standard. And yeah, we're gonna max it out. We're not gonna drivetrain swap it because that would be cheating. We have to keep it rear-wheel drive. It's gonna have a lot of power. It's just going to. Question is, how much power will it have? Because I'm expecting over 1,100. Because the normal Challenger can get 1,000 horsepower. It's all a matter of, can this get more with its, well, bigger engine, bigger tires, better fuel. Has 3 3.5s on the front. That is ginormous tires, and 3 6.5s on the rear. Those are humongous tires. Traction should hopefully not be a problem. But we shall see. Dodges are notoriously bad around the corners, except for the Viper. So, we shall see if this vehicle can stop. That will help. Will it help enough, though? Of course, all these handling parts will improve it substantially, but it weighs 2 tons. And I don't think we're going to be able to get 1,000 pounds out of the vehicle. So yeah, it weighs 4,300 pounds with the roll cage. We only bring it down to 3,500. That's a lot of weight. That's an awful lot of weight. But, hopefully, we'll get a lot of power to compensate for it. We don't have very many parts. We don't have a cam, which doesn't help. I mean, it is a pretty much drag racing engine, which does help. There we go. 1,076 horsepower, so we'll have more power. 1,100 horsepower. 1,123 horsepower. That is a lot. But now, we must see if the Demon can go around the course faster than the DBR9. Now, the Demon will have to beat a 159.1, set by the DBR9, which has proven to be a pretty tough order. And you can see with cold tires it does wheel spin a fair old bit, but now let's just hope brakes don't seem too terrible, and neither does the handling. It's all a matter of will it be fast enough around the corners. Ooh, that's not good. We're getting a little bit. I mean, it is to be expected. I think I was slightly flattered by the 1999 ACR Viper, purely because of its very impressive performance. With less than 1,000 horsepower, it's still able to get a phenomenal lap time. Alright, let's see how the Demon fares. Can the Demon beat its older brother? It's not really its official brother, but you know what? It's the only other Dodge we have on this list. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Has problems with Overseer. I did not expect that. We're in 4th gear. We're having massive wheel spin problems outside the corners. And you hit a curb and you're just done. That is interesting. I thought it would have plenty of grip. The only road vehicle that I've seen that has bigger tires than this is the Ferrari F4 with 375s. 365s are ginormous tires. So the fact it's getting wheel spin is very surprising, especially after some other vehicles we've had. Which, yes, haven't had quite as much power, but are very controllable. This one, it's not bad, but that does mean you can't get your power down very easily. And once you do, it's surprisingly slow. Like, there's 143. This is the most powerful vehicle we have taken down this course. And it's not fast compared to other vehicles. Yeah, the rear-wheel drive doesn't help, but I mean, it's not quick. It's not a fast vehicle for some reason. 170. I mean, I say not very fast. We're going 180. We're not even gonna crack 190, 187. this is very interesting. The demon is sluggish. Now, I'm not just saying that I don't like dodges. It is incredibly slow. In a straight line, that's 10 miles an hour slower than the Focus, which was front-wheel drive, and with 100 horsepower less. And I would argue the Focus is more impressive than this, because yes, it's at the very bottom of the table, but it could get its power down in 5th gear on the exit of the corner. This cannot. This, you have to be using incredible throttle management out of these corners, just because it wants to slide around. And once you do get the power down, I say it's gone, but it's not. There are vehicles that have been so much faster than this accelerating. Even rear-wheel drive, the Fast and Furious Corvette, the Viper, was fast in this. It had 200 less horsepower. Sure, it's not a big old brick that weighs 1.5 tons, but you would expect with 1,000, almost 1,500 horsepower, it's just not fast, and it's miserable in that corner because you can't get any power down. 4th gear wheel spin, 5th gear wheel spin, around there especially. Now they did get a nicer run through there, but this is surprising. Only 143s in there. Obviously, we're not expecting it to challenge the likes of the ludicrous, utterly ludicrous Subaru Legacy, which is 4-wheel drive and had 1,000 horsepower. We're not expecting it to challenge that. But a 204 for a flying lap, that's not good. I was expecting this to honestly rival the awesome one I was thinking this had a potential to beat it, because I knew it could get a lot of power. I knew it had ginormous tires. And I was thinking that's a perfect combination. Because we've had lots of power with piddly tires, like the Subaru. Or we've had no power, relatively speaking, with, again, smallish tires, S800. Or we've had lots of power and decent power from Standard, like the Focus, but the handling was questionable. Or the Arctic truck. And this just, it's not the worst in any category. But it's nowhere near the best in any category. I think that's the best. Also, 1 tire fire syndrome and a half. And it just spun 1 wheel there. Oh, this is, I mean, as we're shaving off another 10th of the thing, but that's only going to be a 203. A 203 is very slow. That's Honda S800. And the S800 was a terrifying little thing to drive. And it's about to be potentially beaten by a minuscule Honda with an aerodynamic engine in it. I'm a little disappointed, and by a little I mean a lot. I'm very disappointed in the Demon here. Yeah, this is not a quick car. It's gonna set a decent lap here-ish. Not really. Alright, so at least it's not getting beaten by a S800, but it's not good. The Demon, it's not very difficult to drive. It's just so unbearably slow. You have to wait so long to get on the power that it can't win. It will never, unless you are the most perfect driver on the planet, I don't think you'll ever get this vehicle into the sub 2 minute mark. Because saying that, we're gonna get a 202 here real quick, because I have somehow done a amazing first sector. I don't know what I did, but I just shaved off 7.5 or 7/10 of a second. I have no idea what I did, but I did something and I did it well. So, come on, get the traction, get some traction, please. It hates that corner there. It just spins the wheels forever. And I don't want to touch any apex. How have I shaved off 1.5 seconds? How have I done that? That is incredible time made up. For a run that's, frankly, I didn't think was that good. We did set a new personal best with this vehicle on the short straightaway 150 almost. Nope, stop, get traction, there we go. Now, floor to the line! Come on! We're not quite gonna get a sub 2 minutes, but we will get a 2:01, 2:01.5. We shaved off 1.7 seconds. How have we done that? That makes no sense. Okay, I will take that. The Dodge has significantly improved since my last lap. I don't know, it's still not a very good car, but it's a good lap time-ish. It's much better than I expected once I started driving this vehicle. Yeah, we're way slower. 6/10 of a second slower to be exact. So be brave, be brave, be brave. There we go, that's how you take that section. Stop sliding. The brakes aren't actually too bad, but we may not also be going super fast, if you get what I mean. Was I any faster in that section? I was 6/10 of a second faster. I'm closing the gap a lot. Can I make this awful lap actually be quicker? We shall see. That was a good run through there. Be brave, be brave, be brave. Yes, there we go. Speed, come on! Late in the braking zone, not too late though, and I'll coast it through here, let it die off some energy, so I can get a good run. Wait, and go! There we go. That's a tick, I think we're faster. We have to be faster. That was a phenomenal last half of the lap. Oh, that was a lot faster. A 2:08 dead. Or a 2 minute 8.8 dead. I improved 1.2 seconds on that lap, technically. Because I was awful through this section, I made up another 6/10 of a second. I'm amazed, both with how I got a very good lap out of this vehicle, considering it's not really the best vehicle we've ever driven around here. But also, holy crap, we got way closer to that 2 minute mark than I ever thought we could. Remember how I was saying, if we get there's no way on God's earth we can get a sub 2 minute on this. If we get enough laps, then we very much can. I was not expecting that, so bravo to you, Demon. Bravo to you, and I think that's a round of applause for both me and the car. Because, holy crap, I don't think I've ever driven better than that in my entire life. Now let's see where that goes on the table. And with a lap time of 2 minutes, .880, the Demon will go into a surprising 5th place. I am astounded by that. I'm also very proud, because I was not expecting that. After the first 3 laps of that vehicle, I was expecting it to be around the 2:03 mark, maybe 2:02, but I managed to pull off arguably the 2 best laps I've ever done on this track, if you exclude the first half of the final lap. I'm very proud of this car and of my driving, so It's a bit it's 2 seconds faster than the fire-breathing Fiat 124, and it's about a second slower than the Subaru Legacy I was mentioning earlier. So, not too bad. Respectable, very respectable. 5th place is in order for this vehicle. Now the Demon here is going to try to beat a top speed of 254 miles an hour. I'm aiming for the estimated top speed of 231. So, we shall see. It is not the most aerodynamic vehicle on the planet. However, I'm resting all my hopes on the final gear, 8th gear, which appears to actually be accelerating and not be a fuel-saving gear, which is nice. There's 20, that's 210, 215, come on, get 220, there's 220, 220 miles an hour, in surprisingly fast brick, 225, can't we get 230, come on, get to 230, 226, we're not gonna make it, come on, 27, 27, come on, 28, 28, come on, 29, 29, 29, come on, yes, there we go, 229, just tapped it. Oh, it's a little wobbling, but it's fine. It is all good here. 225, brake! Slow it down, please, please, there we go. $227. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Especially after looking at the body style. It's not very aerodynamic. That's the main problem with all muscle cars. But 227 miles an hour. Not too bad. It's a fair bit slower than the Golf. Goes right around that area. So it's not bad. Not a bad time. But it's nothing special, I'll say. Don't get me wrong, 227 miles an hour is no slouch, but I think that is just aero limited. It just doesn't have enough time to push through that aerodynamic boundary. So that's why I started this, because, I think about it, we have a Volkswagen Golf, go faster than this, with 400 horsepower less. And that's the problem we've seen throughout the field with the Viper, the Christine, I guess, would be another one. Now, the Arctic truck, that's understandable, that's a giant brick, but 227 miles an hour is pretty impressive. By the way, this does beat Christine by almost by a fair bit. Christine did 219, this is 227, so pretty good showing, actually, pretty good showing. I was expecting a little more, to be honest, but 227 ain't bad. 227 is not bad at all. And that was going to be it for this episode of Forza Motorsports. I'll be back with more.